Good morning, besties. Welcome to another beautiful, lovely day. It is currently February. February is the month of love, and I feel like it's always a good reminder to prioritize self-love and patience. And so that's been my goal this month, and just trying to find a good balance between everything from personal life to work, fitness, hobbies, mental health, trying to become the best version of myself, learning, growing, doing all of these different things. I'm just trying to find a good little balance where I'm able to put my time and energy into becoming the best version of myself, but still finding that time to recover. Because for me, as an introvert, the best way for me to recover is in simplicity, and just I love quiet moments. I love listening to nature sounds and disconnecting. And so that is what today's vlog is about. It's really prioritizing that quietness, that simple living, that calmness, and just getting away from the craziness of the world. And so I have some catching up to do for you guys, because I recently took a little trip, which was such a relaxing time, and I'm so grateful to have been able to take this little trip with my family. It was a very peaceful time, and I feel like it really helped to re-energize my battery. So let me catch you guys up on what I've been up to. I've been waiting for this very moment for a very long time. I booked a trip, if you guys remember, back in December to go to Monterey. It is finally time for my disconnection vlog, where I'm going to hug trees and touch grass. Guys, we have made it to Nahoki Waterfall. It is one of my favorite places to stop at. It's a very calming, simple place, but so peaceful. It's about a mile or so of a walk, not too far. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and start my watch. We have never really been hikers, but this place just turned us into a hiking loving family, or at least in my head, we're a hiking loving family. I force my family to come hiking and do these like fun adventurous things with me because I love to do it.
Just the good thing about it is that when we come back, it's coming down.
And it's easier?
And it's easier.
Literally says 10-minute walk to the falls. So simple. Let's go. Come on, crew. We got Christina, my dad, my mom, and Gigi. It sounds like a lot of water. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's actually, there's a lot of running water this time. I'm excited for multiple reasons. One, the water is clearly coming down. And two, everything is so overgrown, which makes it look so much more magical and like a fairy tale. Look at all of this moss. Oh my god. It looks so pretty. What? Is that not moss? What? Why'd you make that face? Okay, I'm sorry that I love nature and that I love to be surrounded by it and that it makes me so happy. Everyone's gonna keep walking, but I need a second to enjoy this. All I need is just a minute to sit down, remember the smell, the sound, so that whenever I'm anxious, I can come back to this very spot. Every now and then I come back to the spot when I went to stay at the hotel by myself in Pismo Beach, and I was out at the edge of the dock. There's just complete silence. The ocean was silent just as well, and I just took deep breaths. I closed my eyes, and then I'd open my eyes and I just saw like the vastness of the ocean. And every now and then again, when I feel anxious, I just go back to those little spots that bring me so much peace. And in total, it wasn't even a mile. It was 0.80. It did take us 33 minutes, but that's because I stopped. So otherwise, I think it's very, very fast.
It's a mile round trip probably.
Yeah.
We still gotta go over there.
Yeah. After Nahoki Falls Park, we went to go eat some lunch. We had some ribs. We have been to this place before called Nipomo Ranch, but I will say that in the past, I've only gotten the chicken quesadilla and I wouldn't eat anything else. But I've grown. Actually had a bit of all of the sides, like the macaroni salad, the potato salad, the baked beans, the rice, everything. So good. The ribs, I also have never been a rib girl. I just always said no to them, and I tried them today. They were delicious, so they were well worth it. And then afterwards, second stop is my favorite place in the world. Well, my second favorite place, because Monterey is my first favorite, but Pismo's coming in really close second. I'm so happy. So if you guys remember, this is the famous hotel that I stayed at by myself for the first time ever. It was actually on that side, but it was so nice because it was at nighttime. There was nobody here. There was nobody really staying at the hotel because it was during the week. And I sat right there in the corner with the fireplace on, and I just looked out into like the dark abyss of the ocean. It was actually really cool.
¿Otra vez?
Ya me estabas balanceando.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the rock from the intro clip for Big Little Lies because it looks so similar. Christina, I present to you your first piece of color sea glass. Okay, so we're just here on the 17-mile drive, looking through all the shells, seeing what we can find. And I found 2 pieces of sea glass for Christina, which I did explain to her. Sea glass is just basically regular broken glass, but because of the way that the waves hit against it, it softens the edges and it turns it into sea glass instead of it being trash. Nature takes something that we tried to ruin and turns it into something so beautiful. If we go to Montaña de Oro tomorrow, that is the best place to find really pretty rocks. What is it? Oh, a clam? Like a shell? Christina, I present to you... Oh, actually, I'm going to keep this one. This one's pretty big. Another piece of sea glass. This right here is the little walk where I think Celeste, Jane, and Madeline walk through to go to their little restaurant spot. So then I'm almost certain that this parking lot behind me is where the theater director and Madeline had that crash. And actually I think it's right under this tree because I feel like they were under a tree while they were waiting and then they backed up and then they had the crash. But this here is the walkway where they would walk to go to the little restaurant that's supposed to be over there in the Fisherman's Wharf. But I did find out that that restaurant is fake and it's actually a set on the Hollywood studio. I think I'm gonna get one of these. They're like little candles in coconuts. This one smells really nice. Bamboo and papaya. I'm so obsessed with this whole collection. All of this like pretty pink color. Oh my god, I want everything. Oh my god, I love this one. I actually really love this one, but that's so expensive. They are half off, but and then I'm obsessed with these earrings. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love all of this pinky line. Let me show you guys what I got. So I got a little bracelet, so cute. And I also got this, which I'm so obsessed with. It's so pretty and dainty, so cute. Everything was half off. This place is the best. Everyone, the workers in there were so kind and so sweet. I'd buy again and again and again. Honestly, I'd plan a whole trip again just to come back. We went to a little Paris bakery and I got a strawberry banana croissant to try and a hot mocha coffee. We're gonna enjoy it right by the beach. Ah. Change of plans. What was supposed to be an aesthetic little moment out enjoying the nice, beautiful ocean turned into us coming to hide in the car because the bird's starting to get too close.
What?
The bird! Get away! I like birds, but you're too close for comfort.
I like to look at you from afar.
The little croissant that I got is so good. So, like, sweet. And now, besties, we are back to reality. So the last couple days I have not worked out, and that is because I've been very active. So I decided yesterday to take a full rest day, enjoy my little ice bath, my little sauna moment, and the self-love, self-care continues in this vlog. I'm about to be going to a little spa place where I'm gonna do a cold plunge. I'm gonna do infrared sauna, this other red light therapy thing, and one other thing. I don't know. It's like this whole thing. I will bring you guys along with me. But before we go, I did want to do a little haul of everything that I got on my trip because obviously I know you guys want to see it. Let's start with Miniso. So first, I got this cute little Snoopy mouse pad that I'm going to go ahead and put on my computer here. I did get some travel items because during this trip I really wish I had these things with me. So I got these cute little Peanuts shampoo and conditioner bottles, and then I got this little cinnamon roll squirt bottle, which would be perfect for my face wash because I didn't want to take the whole giant face wash that I have, and so this would have been perfect to have with me, but now I have it for next time. The last thing that I got, I have been recently obsessed with buying pens again, and so Miniso is always the best place to get cute, adorable pens. And then there was a Daiso there, so of course I had to go get some more stationery. I got these cute little color pads for scrapbooking. I got a big size and then a small size. They're just the same. They have a bunch of color paper. And then I got this cute little envelope pack, which I like using to stick stuff that I don't necessarily want to stick on paper forever. I'll just slide it into the little envelope. I got this memo pad, which is like a grid style paper that I like to use to spice up my scrapbooks. And then I got these two little packs that have note paper and the envelopes. These are so cute. I like to use these for writing. And then I got these stickers. How freaking cute are these? They are just so adorable. Oh, and then I got these little bird ones. I personally love souvenirs that are more like a trinket type of thing, right? Like you can display them. They're like a little art piece or just fun little things. Like I got this at the Monterey Fisherman's Wharf. It's a candle inside of a coconut shell. I did show these, but I'll show them again because I am so obsessed. First thing that I got is this really cute pearl bracelet, which is just so stinking adorable. I'm obsessed. And then I was in love with this whole little pink line that I showed you guys. I ended up picking this one because it's so adorable and dainty. But let me tell you guys that I think I'm gonna go back and get everything. I even tried to see if they sold online, but unfortunately they don't. And I'm just so sad, but it is the... And then on one of the shops at Canary Row, after we went to the aquarium, got this cool little dolphin ring. I did pick up this little like sea otter trinket. And then I have also been collecting pins from every place that I go. And then I got this cute little sea otter Monterey pill box or pill case. Basically use it to put your pills in here. And it's just the cutest thing. It also has a little mirror. So multifunctional. I love it. And I just love the way that it pops open. And actually, if you saw behind me, I did get this cute little vintage antique lamp from the San Luis Obispo flea market. And I'm so obsessed with it. I think I might put it there for now. I don't know. I do have to clean it though. I want to clean the glass. Let's get into my experience. So first we started off with the sauna, which has red light therapy, and that was honestly so comforting. It felt like one warm hug for like 20 minutes. I just literally sat there. At first I didn't feel it and I was like, is this even gonna do anything for like all of it? And then it started to kick in and it felt just very relaxing, very soothing. Afterwards you go to do the cold plunge. I did 2 minutes. Go me. It's all about mind over matter. I told you guys, mind over matter. We got this. It was really cold though. At first I touched it and I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. And then I got in and then I started to feel the little tinglies on my legs and I was like, okay, we could do this, we could do this. So then I had to like talk myself through it and we did it. And that was very, very nice, very relaxing. Afterwards, we moved over to a little heat mat with another red light therapy. And that one was also so good. And I have to tell you guys, when the lady was walking me through the whole process and like what I had to do, she told me that the heating mat was basically based off of frequencies. And she goes, have you ever heard when people say like touch grass or hug a tree? And I was like, yeah, I have. That's what I'm making this video about. I mean, I didn't tell her, right? But I was like, yeah, I've heard about that. But in my head, I was like, there's no way. But I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Barnes & Noble's because Mel Robbins dropped a new book called The Let Them Theory. And I've been wanting to read it. So I'm gonna go and pick that up. And now I feel very relaxed and I have a little book that I can start reading in the morning. As you guys saw, I picked up The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins yesterday. It says it's a life-changing tool that millions of people can't stop talking about. I love having a little morning read that's like inspirational, motivational, and so I'm excited to dig into this one. I am actually currently working on another book though. This is the Days at Murasaki Bookshop, and this one is actually more of a fiction read, but I'm really enjoying it. I love the slowness and the simplicity of this book. It just feels like a cozy little read. You guys know how I do my regular girl diaries? That's what this feels like. It's just like a regular girl's diary and she's just living her life. Like nothing extravagant. I mean, she works at a bookshop. She spends her time at a bookshop, is living with her uncle, still trying to figure things out. And so I just really like the book so far. I will finish this one first before I get into this one, but I'm really trying to not reach for my phone as much, as you guys know, and so I've been carrying the book around with me. I think I could definitely start my little one book a month that I've been trying to do. I didn't do it for the month of January, but that's okay. What did we talk about in the last video? Just because January wasn't perfect with my reading, I obviously read several books but didn't finish any of them. That's okay. February is a new month. We are going to go ahead and finish this one. This will be our February book, and then we'll probably start this one in February, but we'll finish it in March. I'm really trying to be as calm as I possibly can be. I've had an eye twitch for about like 5 days again, and I know that it's because like my cortisol is probably through the roof, and there has to be some like built-in stress that is just sitting in my body, which is so normal right now in the US. Like the state of the US is so crazy that I was doom scrolling. Obviously there's a lot of bad news right now. It's just endless. Like I go online and I just keep scrolling and scrolling, and it's almost like I'm becoming addicted to seeing it get worse and worse. And not that I want it to get worse, but just that it's like this expectation that I've built for some reason, where it's just like it's getting worse. Oh no, it's getting worse and worse and worse, and it keeps like turning in my head. It takes up the majority of my thoughts. By the end of the days, I had like these painful headaches at the end of the day, feeling like extremely sad, and I feel like my body's just feeling all of that, like the fear, the anxiety, just for everyone. And you know, with everything that is just going on, from the fires to the deportations to just the politics of it all, it's just so, if you could even call it politics, because obviously like these are such like crazy things that are going on, and I can't believe it. But I needed to step away. Like it's obviously really good to stay informed and know like what to expect, but oh my god, the way that I was just endlessly scrolling, and now I feel like I could breathe again. Like this little trip was just so nice to get away, and it honestly, it feels so wrong to take trips at the moment. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, or to just enjoy little simple things. But I mean, I think that despite everything that goes on, we have to find little pockets of joy, like we mentioned. And you know, I don't do everything you saw in this video very often. Obviously it was like a one weekend thing, and you don't have to do that to find your little pockets of joy. Like you could literally go to a park, you can go for a walk, go outside, touch the grass, hug the tree, you know, just kind of be a little bit more present, step away from what is causing all of this for you, and just, you know, find the simplicity right now, because I think that is what's going to carry us through, and come back with a clear mind. It is very important to always just move forward with a clear mind. I'm gonna go back to work today, and then later today I did book a Pilates class. So again, I'm just trying to stay very active, very busy.
So this is going to warm up your shoulders through your ribs. It's not going to be from the front. It's going to be from the side. You're going to lift, bring yourself up tall, and then you're going to lift again.
I am back home now. We have something a little fun to do here. I am so excited. So at work, my coworkers decided to pass out Valentine cards for Valentine's Day like we did when we were in school. And so we all got really excited about it. And this is what I love about being in a space where people are so excited to do things like this. Like, it seems so silly, but honestly, like, this is something I haven't done in so long, and I used to love it. I used to look forward to having little parties every season at school where people would bring in treats and they would make like homemade stuff before they stopped letting you bring in opened foods, and it was just such a fun time. Once you're graduated from elementary school, you're an adult, for the most part, you don't do things like this anymore. And so the fact that I can do this is just so exciting. So I picked up some Valentine cards, and I got these little peanut ones, but I will say I didn't like the actual Valentine card. I did really like the envelopes though. That is what I'm going to use. Look at how tiny these are. So instead I DIY'd some. I looked some up online for some like fun coworker Valentine cards, and I couldn't find any that I loved the design on. They just didn't really feel me, so I DIY'd them a little bit on Canva. But basically I just put a little text, a little Snoopy, and then a happy Valentine's Day, and it says from. So for example, this one says, "You're the reason I don't fake sick days." This one says, "I only come to work to hang out with you." This could have been an email. I would answer the phone for you. This card is HR approved. I let you borrow my favorite pen. You the boss. Will you be my coworker? Here's a card to clutter up your desk. Best emotional support coworker ever. Work would suck without you. I'd hang out with you even if we weren't being paid. The facts are, you're awesome. Mondays suck less when you're around, and you're the highlight of my 9 to 5. And we decided to make like little boxes or something so that we can put all of the Valentine cards in. And I'm gonna go ahead and DIY just a little bag here. I'm doing a little Snoopy puffer moment. I'm recreating this one right here. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna just listen to some music, honestly. I'm not really in the mood to watch anything. I think I just wanna listen to some smooth jazz style music, put on some La Fée, maybe some Faye Webster. Okay, the Valentine's bag is done. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with it. It is just so adorable. Cards are all done. I also bought some Ghirardelli, I never know how to pronounce these, that I'll hand out with Valentine cards. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't wait for tomorrow. And then I wanted to show you guys, look at how cute. So I have my little bag, and look at all of these goodies for my coworkers.